Also, thank you. New at 11. Tonight, we're talking with one woman who escaped from a large apartment fire in Lyndon. One person was rushed to the hospital with significant injuries, and a firefighter was also hurt this afternoon. It happened on Copper Creek Drive off Whips Mill Road. That's where it splits off from Shelbyville Road. WHS 1119's Lena Gebhardt and photojournalist Aspen Hester are reporting from the scene.
Smoke and flames pouring out of the Brookside apartment complex off Whips Mill Road in Lyndon. It took 40 firefighters and 2 hours to contain the roaring blaze. Those flames spreading to the attic. Tessa Nielsen was sitting on her couch when it started.
Somebody had knocked on my door and I didn't think anything of it, thought it was a package, whatever.
When Tessa got to the door, she was hit with smoke. In this frightening scene,
there was a ton of smoke, and I still had a third cat in there, so I was still pretty panicked.
St. Matthews Fire Department, Anchorage Middletown Fire and EMS, and Jeffersontown Fire helped put out the fire and rescue one of Tessa's cats. After grabbing what she could,
I don't know if you can even see Honeybee in here.
She dialed her parents, who rushed over.
I knew she was safe, but they were missing one of their cats, and she has 3. And she loves her cats. She lost everything, but she has her cats, and she's safe. That's all that matters.
One person was taken to the hospital with significant injuries, and one firefighter was treated for a heat-related issue.
We'll adjust. We'll, find everything we need, hopefully.
Drone footage from Cameron Conch shows the extent of the damage. A cloud of smoke still pouring out of apartments.
From what I've been told, there are 16 units affected. But of course, there are probably more people than that.
For those displaced by the fire, Tony Harden with the American Red Cross says his team is there.
We are organizing a shelter for the residents that are affected. We'll also be able to provide feeding for them and casework services to help them start planning what comes next.
A plan Tessa was unprepared to make, having just seen her apartment in flames.
My first apartment as an adult. I'm in grad school right now, getting my doctorate in occupational therapy. I have 7 weeks left, so this is just a good added stressor.
Just after the fire was contained, thunderstorms rolled through, leaving behind a devastating afternoon for many. Lena Gebhardt, WHS 1119, on your side.
And the American Red Cross says they'll be setting up an emergency shelter for those residents who were impacted by the Brookside apartment fire. Once shelter, food, and supplies are distributed to those who need them, the Red Cross says their team of volunteers will help residents figure out the next steps. By the way, in the meantime, investigators are still working to confirm more details surrounding the cause of this fire.